A dad is a son's first hero. Daddy t-shirt sets are available at daddyandcompany.com.
Welcome to My Life as a Dad. Today's guest is John Ondrasik. How'd you come up with the name Five for Fighting?
Five for Fighting. Well, again, hockey fans will know Five for Fighting. The story goes back in the late 90s. Radio was kind of grunge, Lilith Fair, boy bands, and the record company came and said, look, no one can pronounce Ondrasik anyways. The male singer-songwriter is dead. There's no piano guys on the radio. We want a band name. And I was a little perturbed, and I'd just come from an LA Kings hockey game, and Kings fans will remember Mr. Marty McSorley.
Of course, yes.
Who introduced us at the hockey game, at the Dodger hockey game. And Marty had done what he does, dropped the gloves, gotten a little dance.
Right.
And I just kind of threw out to the label saying, how about Five for Fighting, sarcastically, expecting they would hate it. And they're like, we love it. I'm like, you're crazy. Sounds like a heavy metal band. There's not five guys, you know, there's so many reasons this shouldn't be what it is.
Right.
But Five for Fighting, you know, was born that day, and here we are 15 years later, still doing it. I'm very blessed. And as I said, for the sports geek that I am, it's actually probably opened a lot more doors than Ondrasik would have.
Most likely.
Certainly.
I agree.
You know, people talk about what do you want on your tombstone, right? And it's funny, I was talking to a friend of mine in the music business the other day, a very challenging business, even more now than ever. And we were talking about, yeah, you know, on your tombstone, it doesn't say how many hits you had, how many likes you had on Facebook, how many Twitter followers you have,
right, how
much money you got in your bank account. Kind of says what kind of son were you, what kind of husband were you, and what kind of dad were you. And you know, I hope, like I think of my dad, you know, I hope my kids look at me the same way. As, look, he's not perfect, but he loved me. He was there for me. He was honest with me. Maybe I didn't like everything he did. Maybe he made some mistakes, but he loved me. And I think that's all we can do as dads.
My life as a dad.
Any man can be a father, but it takes someone special to be the daddy.
Please join us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you have a favorite celebrity or athlete dad that you'd like to see on the show, please give us a comment below. Sponsored by Daddy and Company, the perfect gifts for dad. Get 15% off your next purchase at daddyandcompany.com using promo code MLAAD15.